Fossil fuels have enabled the modern world we live in today. Yes, fossil fuels have been beneficial for us, but they release carbon molecules that trap heat from the sun, not allowing it to escape. We've all heard about climate change and the push for renewable energy, but these green sources like wind and solar can't do it alone. It's time to conquer our fears. It's time to go nuclear. To solve our energy and climate issues, the entire globe needs to move towards nuclear energy. Nuclear, quite a negative word. It doesn't sit well with you. Well, that changes today. How will we reverse decades of negative stigma? We'll go over what nuclear energy really is, explain why these nuclear disasters have left such a bad sentiment across the entire globe, go over the real data, and show you what our future can look like if we make the swap and if we don't. Let's begin. This is an atom. This particle is invisible to us and makes up everything material we know. Varying elements are created via fusion, which is the separation, or fission, the separation, or fusion, the merging. These processes require a lot of energy to start, but in return, they release a tremendous amount of energy. Some elements go through radioactive decay. Some high energy particles can be emitted from X-rays or nuclear fuel. They pass through our bodies, wreaking havoc depending on the exposure time, causing radiation burns, cancers, and possibly death. Nuclear energy can be scary. It's capable of wiping out an entire city in an instant. But nuclear energy is the very reason why we're all alive today. The sun. Through fusion reactions, the sun creates energy that powers all life on Earth. One pellet of uranium fuel has the same energy as 1 ton of coal. When burned, coal releases gases that escape the atmosphere into the atmosphere. Nuclear waste, on the other hand, is a solid material that can be encased in concrete and other materials stored in a proper facility. Nuclear energy is powerful and can be scary, but it's not untamable. The technology has been here for a while. It's been refined and is still evolving today. Congrats, you're all nuclear scientists now, but you're still uneasy. Let's get to the bottom of that. This is my fossil fuels suck table from an environmental class I had in high school before I really learned about nuclear energy. Do we see that? May explode and destroy everything. This mischaracterization is due to how nuclear disasters have been portrayed versus what objectively happened. The event that truly destroyed the reputation of nuclear was the Chernobyl disaster in 1986. An explosion in reactor number 4. The entire city of Pripyat evacuated, never to return. Death due to radiation burns and cancers. According to the United Nations Development Program, the accident affected some nearly 7 million people. Look at these headlines. But what you don't hear about is the human error. According to the World Nuclear Association, the cause of the accident was a botched safety test where operators disabled safety systems, allowing the reactor to become unstable. When they attempted to shut it down, the flawed design caused it to explode. The cause of the accident was a combination of design flaws and inexcusable safety procedures. Lack of transparency and accountability led to the negative sentiment we all have today. The familiar accidents of 3 Mile Island and Fukushima had those same issues. Burdened the entire blame. not the humans responsible, but we're people, and we learn and improve technologies, and we have, to the point where nuclear energy is the safest form of energy in the world. Let's look at the real data. Fossil fuel related air pollution is estimated to cause millions of deaths each year, according to the WHO. From a 2018 study by the International Atomic Energy Agency, there have been fewer than 5,000 deaths directly attributable to nuclear power since the technology was first developed. Another WHO study found that nuclear has the least number of deaths per unit of energy created. This includes the 4,000 from the Chernobyl disaster and the 1 from Fukushima. Nuclear energy is not only the most efficient, but literally the safest form of energy. What can our future look like if we eliminate the negative sentiment and make the swap to nuclear? We can eliminate our #1 energy source of air pollution, fossil fuels, which are more than 75% of our current energy. With innovation, we can bring about more efficient plants and the capability for portable reactors that can bring life-saving energy to areas affected by natural disasters. If we don't change soon enough, these images of massive sea level rise or incredible climate change will soon become our reality. Fossil fuels need to go. Renewable energy sources must take their place. Nuclear energy is the most efficient energy and the safest form we have. But how do you change the entire globe's mind? It starts with education. And that's what we did here today. Next is changing the narrative by spreading truthful information and persuading legislators. When all else fails, we need to invest and wait until nuclear energy far, far surpasses fossil fuels, until the facts are indisputable. By harnessing the power of the atom, we can create a world that is powered by clean, safe, and reliable energy. Put this climate crisis behind us and change our future for the better. Thank you.